Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. This is Mihir Magudia calling from London. Delighted, absolutely delighted to be on the call with you today. Few really important, exciting things to talk about. Not least that I'm just fresh back from the Chinese tour that we held. It was a bit of a grueling experience, more for the team that was there for the whole time than for me, to be honest. But nonetheless, it was 6 cities, 12 events, a week and a half or something, and the team were exhausted but delighted. It's always a fantastic thing to be out in our markets, meeting our members. It's always so gratifying and rewarding to see their passion for Leo and the business. It's a real privilege and an honor to be helping our members build their businesses, helping our members close their prospects, helping our members understand the wonder of the Leo business. So as always with me, it's a bit of a focused webinar this week. Just a couple of things I really want to push home, mainly about the digital market service, and then a bit of an announcement coming up later. So not lots of stuff on recognition this week, not lots of stuff on courses and media and all that sort of stuff. A bit of a shorter one, which I can see from the questions is delighting you. So great. Okay. So the first thing I want to talk about today, oh hi Robin, is the digital market service. Now, lots of you have taken this product and run with it, and it's going brilliantly well. You're understanding it, you get how it sits in the marketplace, you're able to use the excitement in the general global media of Bitcoin to help build, and that's all superb. At the same time, some of you have come back and said you find it complicated, it's a little bit tricky to understand. So I thought I'd just take this opportunity to spend just 5 minutes talking a bit more about it, perhaps helping you understand it a little bit more, and maybe answering some of the questions that you're getting from prospects about it. So the first thing, who's this product for? This product is for anyone who wants to be involved in digital currency, who's interested in what they're reading about Bitcoin and Ethereum, who's excited about this space. All of those people are potential prospects. And it's especially good for those people who aren't so tech savvy, who don't know how to set up their own mining machine, which is a hard thing to do, who don't feel comfortable loading exchanges and getting started all by themselves as their first step, creating their own exchange accounts and all the rest of the tricky things that you guys know how to do when you buy and sell and trade digital currency. It's not an easy thing for anyone to do. It's a tricky thing. And for people who have even a slight bit of tech wariness, it's an insurmountable obstacle. But they still want to be involved. They're still excited about Bitcoin. They're still excited about digital currency. They want to get involved. They want to buy some. They want to own some. They want to protect themselves from risk, but they don't know how. That's who this product is for. This product is about the mass markets, the people who aren't trading geniuses, people who can't set up their own mining computers, your aunts and the uncles that Dan always talks about. If you think who that is, that's so many people all over the world. That's a huge potential audience, a huge pool of people to pitch to. So we're really, well, we've always talked about how Leo is a company for the mass market. Our digital currency ambitions are all about cracking through into a bigger global market than just the few 100,000 million people excited about Bitcoin. This is about breaking out into everyone we can, making digital currency a mainstream fact of people's lives. Now we're seeing lots of very positive stuff in the media, seeing lots of hype and excitement and passion, and I think more and more people want to get involved. More and more people are excited and curious, and they want to understand. And they want to buy some Bitcoin, or they want to buy some Ethereum. They think they want to start mining, but they've got no idea what that means. They've got absolutely no idea what their first step needs to be. And that's where all of you come in. That's where our experts in Leo come in. That's where our digital market service comes in. That's where the monthly rewards, which, by the way, are better than almost any other rewards that I've seen of any similar product out in the market. We are doing incredibly well with this product. And so that's where the monthly rewards come in to help satisfy that demand and that interest that we get from people all over the world right now, but who want to do something but don't know what to do, the digital market service is absolutely for them. So we're ordering more and more services every single day. They're winging, well, they're not winging their way, they're shipping their way over from China to our mining facilities that we're setting up in Europe. I'm planning a trip in February to Inner Mongolia in northern China to set up a new mining service, a new mining facility, a new mining farm for Leo out there as well. So we really are spanning the planet with our mining ambitions and our mining farms, and the service is growing and growing and growing. What I would say to all of you, what I would say to your teams and your prospects, get in there as quickly as possible, order your service as quickly as possible. These machines are not yet commonplace. They can be tricky to buy, they can be tricky to find. And so we are ordering and buying as many as we can from around the world from multiple suppliers. But if you want to have your service start as soon as possible, get your service set up as soon as possible, sell your service as quickly as possible, encourage your people to buy in as quickly as possible, because that's the best way to make sure there's only the minimum amount of delay, because we want to start providing the service as quickly as we can, and we're going as quickly as we can for it. But the more and more we sell, the more and more we build up, the longer that delay may or may not, may get rather. So it's a cracking product. I'm delighted to see how many of you are building it. I'm delighted to see so many somewhat sleepy markets who've had a bit of a nap for the last sort of 6-7 months have suddenly woke up and gotten excited about it. It's been really great to see so many new bronze members coming in as bronze, buying the digital market service, and we're delighted the way it's going. Keep on pushing. The video on the back office, the animated video, is a fantastic tool to use. It's something that our marketing team have created, or our media team have created, and it's a excellent animation that explains everything you need to know about the digital market service. So carry on using that, carry on building your teams, and don't let anyone tell you it's complicated. It's not. It's one of the simplest products in the world. It's a great way to get involved in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and hopefully it's something that you can find very, very straightforward to use and build your business. The next new thing that's coming along is Leo Gold. Now, next week, I hope, Dan will have some very exciting news about some people we're partnering with. Dan will have some cracking news and some very credible news about what we're talking about, who we're working with on this very, very exciting project. I won't say anything more about it now, though. Andy Hansen, when he was touring China, sorry, not quite finished. Andy Hansen, when he was touring China, told all of our people about gold, told all of our Chinese leaders and our Chinese members about what was going on, what the new products were, what the new packs are. Hopefully all of you have seen those presentations that he's done in a few different places. Hopefully those of you have seen some of the marketing materials as well. There'll be more and more information hitting your inboxes as soon as we're ready to go live with the Leo Gold project. It's a great additional tool to have. It's a fantastic new product, and everyone we talk to, everyone we meet, is very, very excited about how they can use that as well as the digital market service to build their businesses. So it's a very buoyant, very exciting time for Leo right now, and we're very, very eager about the future. So we went on a tour of China last week. I think these slides start about halfway through it because I missed the first few events. That was because of the Downing Street reception that Dan talked about last week. But unfortunately, I had to miss the first 3 events to get over to 10 Downing Street in the UK. But I understand there was an event in Hong Kong, there was an event in Chengdu, and there was an event in Urumqi, which is right on the western border of China, bordering, I think, Kazakhstan and central Russia and a few other places probably. And they had an incredible time. Before I got there, I heard epic stories of travel, of sleepless nights, of constant speaking, of meeting after meeting, of Chinese dinners and, well, the occasional little spirits there and a few drinks and things. And it was a absolutely cracking tour. I turned up in Handan, and that was one of the best events I've ever been to. It was exciting to speak to the leaders. We met some people who'd been with us since 2012 and early 2013. We met people who had traveled for hours and hours and hours to be there. Now, we did 6 events in China, but China's massive, and we barely scratched the surface of the country. I think we're planning another tour for next year, and because we'll always act to build our business and support our members wherever they are in the world. And this tour in China, I think there's some pictures from probably Guangzhou. Yep, there it is, Guangzhou, where the members were there. We had some lucky draws. We talked about all of the PR we're doing. We talked about the people Dan and I are meeting. And you talked about Leo Gold. We had members share their stories. It was an incredible, epic tour, a really, really challenging and tiring feast of events, talking to members, helping to build the Leo business all over the world. And for me, I love doing these things. I mean, I've done quite a few this year. I had an amazing experience in the Caribbean. I think I was in Sweden at the start of this year, if I can remember that far back. I was in Sweden. I've been to Russia and Kazakhstan and all over the place, speaking to members, speaking to prospects. And what's really cool about that, what's really exciting, what gets me out of bed in the morning and all the rest of it, is that you meet people who aren't quite sure about Leo. Sometimes when I go to these events, I'm meeting a prospect whose first experience in an event is that Leo event. And they look at you and they're not sure, they don't really understand. You talk about Leo Coin and Leo Crowd and cafe and e-learning and the marketing service and gold and all the other stuff, and you can see them getting excited but confused. And many of you may have had the same experience with your prospects. But even when people are confused, even when they're not sure, they all see that there's something special going on here. They all see the stuff we're doing. They see the people we're meeting, the ministers and the journalists. They see how we're always pushing to the next level, how we're never satisfied just staying with the status quo. We're always looking to disrupt a new market. We're always looking to create new value for our members, give them a new thing. And there's a real sense of urgency and excitement about our company. We're always pushing forward. We're never resting. And even when we talk to people who are new to the business, who haven't quite got their head around all of it, they still feel that same excitement. They still feel that same sense of, I'm not sure what it is, but there's something special here. I feel the hairs on my arm raising, all that sort of stuff. And it's incredibly gratifying to speak to those people. It's really exciting to see them go on that journey of starting a meeting and having no idea what's about to happen, and then slowly starting to understand, and then slowly getting excited, and then being, by the end of the events, being desperate to talk to their upline, being desperate to be sponsored into the business, being desperate to start their Leo journey. And it's something I don't think I'll ever get tired of, speaking at these events and going to them to support our business. It's a real passion of mine, and it's one of the things I'm most grateful for, that members give me the opportunity and are kind enough to invite me. So that was the China tour. I don't know if there's another site on the slides here. Next one. As if China was not enough, as if 12 days of eating with chopsticks was not tough enough on Andy Hansen, as if 12 days of traveling on trains and talking at 500, 600, 700 people events was not enough. We are sending Andy to Sweden in December. Now, Sweden is a beautiful country, one of my favorite places in the world to go. In December, I mean, I could think of warmer places to be, but nonetheless, Andy is who we are sending there, and he will be supporting our incredible Swedish market there. Magnus and the rest of the gang will obviously be there to support him. If you have people there who want to go to a live seminar, who want to go to a Discover Leo, use this to build your team. Get some tickets sorted out. It's an experience not to miss. If you're in Germany or Denmark or Finland or Norway or any nearby country, even the UK, just pop over. It's a quick flight into Stockholm, and Andy is on form, and we'll be delivering a live seminar with a Discover Leo run by the local Swedish team. So thank you for that one, Andy. And I mean, if it's any consolation, Novosibirsk, when I went there in Siberia, is colder than it'll be in Sweden. So, you know, everything's got an upside. Anyway, but shortly after Sweden, we decided that Andy and Dan need a bit of a warmer break, and they're off to Cameroon to help build our Francophone market there. So this is the team that came out of our French-speaking market that's built into the Caribbean, that's built into Ivory Coast and West Africa, and is now tilting over into Cameroon. So again, if you have any people in that part of Africa, if you have any people who could get there and want to be there, use this opportunity. It's not a common thing to be able to send Dan to as many events as we like. You got Dan there, you got Andy there. It's going to be a Discover Leo and a live seminar, and it will be well worth attending. What I really love about these event slides is just the demonstration of the global Leo opportunity that's available to you. I was in China and I was talking to people who are building a downline in Canada or Thailand. When I talk to our Pakistani leaders, I hear about their businesses in Vietnam and the Philippines and Morocco and Bangladesh and India. When I talk to our French leaders, we're always talking about Caribbean islands and West Africa and French Polynesia. When I talk to our Swedes, it's all about Turkey or Slovenia or India. With Leo, it doesn't matter where you're from, it doesn't matter what country you're in. You can build a business wherever you have contacts, wherever you have family, wherever you have friends, wherever you can build a business, we will support you in building a business. We will go wherever we can or wherever we need to help our global business expand and to help your global business reach its potential. Don't just think about your city, don't just think about your country, don't even think about your continent. Think about anywhere in the world you want to build, anywhere in the world you can cast your net, and the Leo opportunity has absolutely no boundaries at all. So yeah, some cracking events coming up, and do make sure you are there. I think we have something on Mauritius now. Yes, we do. And our wonderful and talented Emma would like to get involved here. So I will just Emma, can you unmute yourself, please, and then share some wonderful Mauritius information with our people on the call.
Hi, thank you very much. Can you hear me okay?
I can.
Perfect. Hello, everyone. This is just a really quick message regarding Mauritius. As you all know, everyone that has qualified has until Thursday, the 30th of November, to claim their ticket and also have the opportunity to buy in to share their room and this incredible experience. As Mihir said on the call, there is no other way to come to Mauritius, so if you qualified, don't miss out on getting hold of your ticket. We have no more space left and it's going to be the most amazing event, so please just remember, and we will send out reminders and be calling you as well, so if you haven't done it yet, make sure that you do. As you know, if you qualify, as I've said, you've got the multi-occupancy room as well, so do feel free to bring along your family. This is going to be a family event, and we would love for you to share this incredible experience with them. It is the most beautiful location, and it would just be amazing for you to show them what Leo can do. And just a gentle reminder as well, again, we will be mentioning this, please start booking your flights now. We have sent out information as to the airport that you need to go to. It's the only main airport in Mauritius. It's a small island, so flights to Mauritius, there are probably about 2 or 3 a day. You have until the 31st of January to upload your flight information, and just remember the event dates are from the 4th to the 11th of May. So if your flight arrives earlier before the 4th or leaves after the 11th, you'll need to make your own arrangements, but otherwise you need to arrive on the 4th and depart on the 11th. If you do have any questions, just email events@welcometoleo.com, and we are updating the Mauritius website as well with all of this information, and we'll keep updating it with things like what to pack, what to expect with the agenda, and everything like that. But for now, the really important dates to remember is the 30th of November to claim your tickets and the 31st of January to upload your flight information. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Emma. Yes, so if you've qualified for Mauritius, many congratulations. You should be very pleased with yourself. You should be excited about going. Don't miss out because you can't organize some tickets and some buy-in things. Make sure you do the administration part. Don't miss out on Mauritius because you've failed to book your flight properly or something. Just, you know, you've done the hard bit. You've qualified for the incentive. You've recruited a new associate. You've done very, very well. Now just book your flights on time, get the best price, benefit from the best deals, and make sure you're there on time and you can get the flight back that you want to get. Yes, as Emma said, everything, we sold out of qualifiers. We ran out of room. This is the first ever time that we've done an event where we've had 100% qualifiers there. There are no buy-ins available at all for someone who hasn't qualified. However, if a qualifier is willing and kind enough to share their room, then, you know, I'm sure we could stick 2 beds in there or something. So if you do want to buy in, do that in the next couple of days as well. Don't again miss out. Don't come to us in mid-December. Don't come to us in January or February next year and try and buy extra space and all the rest of it. It's a really obvious deadline. You've been warned, you've been emailed, you've been called, all the rest of it. Just do us a favor, help us out, and make sure you do what you need to do in the next few days. Hopefully, you've already all booked your flights. Hopefully, you've already claimed your tickets. Hopefully, you've already sorted out whether or not you're buying a space for your family or children or friend or partner or whatever, whoever's going to share your room. Hopefully, you've done all that already, and you really should have done. But if you haven't, then you've got, 3 more days. So don't leave it to the 30th. Just do it today or tomorrow. Just get on and get it done. Fine. So there are a few calls to action. Oh, sorry, there's the timeline here. So digital market service, everything's about that right now. So until gold launches, focus on that. And even after gold launches, focus on both of them. But for the next few weeks at least, use this product. There's a new travel incentive going. This product can get you, I was going to say where it was then. This product can get you to the Global Leaders Summit in September next year. This product can build your business. This product can open new prospects, because right now there is a window of opportunity. Right now the whole world is talking about digital currency. Right now the whole world wants to get involved but doesn't know how. We have the perfect product at the perfect time for these people. And I think we've got the perfect team with all of you as our Leo members to sell it. So go out there and use it. As if that wasn't enough for this year, Leo Gold and the Gold Packs will be coming very, very soon. I think there's a few I's and T's to be dotted, but it's basically all there. Dan will hopefully have some very exciting news on that to share with you in the next couple of weeks. And then there's more updates going on with Leo Banking all throughout the end of this year and into the start of next. And then obviously we prepare for the Carnival in Mauritius, which will be paradise on earth, a holiday like no other. The best event I think Leo will ever will have ever had. We're putting so much thought into it. We're planning it perfectly. It will be the dream of the experience. So any of you who have qualified, many congratulations. And on the last day of Mauritius, Dan will be sharing the story of the Day 7 project, the next steps for Leo Coin, the next steps for digital currency. So think about the digital market service particularly. Think about what you can do. Introduce new members. Build using these great new products. The whole world is your opportunity. The whole world is your potential group of people to pitch. Don't miss out while the timing's right. Don't miss out while you can. And I can't wait to see what all of you can achieve in just this next week. Thank you very much for your time. I hope to speak to you soon. It'll be Dan, I think, is back in the country next week, and hopefully we'll have even more exciting news to share. Thank you very much, and have a good week.